Greetings, friends. Thank you for joining me today. We're going to do a meditation. This will be our third, and this one's going to be a bit shorter because really what I want you to realize is that meditation doesn't take a lot of time. Yes, that is something that you can choose to do if you have the time, but it's also a very powerful tool when we only have, let's say, 5 seconds to just breathe and focus on that breath and distancing ourselves for those 5 seconds between thought and reaction. Because with meditation, what the real intention is to distance ourselves from our thoughts, to change our relationship with our thoughts. Because the human condition is to have this like monkey brain, this chatter all the time. And a lot of the times we aren't thinking about what's here right now in this present moment. We're thinking about maybe what came over or what happened yesterday. Or maybe what happened last week, or that thing that happened with your mom, 15 years ago. Yeah, that comes up too. And if we're not in the past, we're in the future. We're thinking about maybe it's something fun like a vacation, or we're thinking about something that we're not looking forward to, and maybe we're figuring out, well, how is this going to turn out, and going through this reel of situations of possible outcomes. That's happened. I know it's happened to me. So what are we trying to do then? Why does this matter? It matters because we can create space between thought and reaction, and it changes. It has the power, the potential to change the outcome. That's pretty powerful, isn't it? So, this practice, it's a practice of witnessing, of pausing, of distancing. Yes, it has this name, meditation, but I don't know. We might just decide to start calling it something else. That doesn't mean that it's any less powerful. And what happens is that this practice, it gets easier with time. Now, I'm not going to say easy. Now, some days it will be easy and that will just feel swell, but it's not always going to be easy. So let's not have the expectation that this gets easy with time. It gets easier to do, easier to practice, easier to remember to practice. And that's really what we want, because what can happen is that, let's say you're in an argument and somebody says something that triggers you, somebody that you love, somebody that knows you really well, and they say something that punches your button, or maybe they just lightly tap it. But you start to feel this eruption of emotions, and if you can, say, just a minute, please. Hold, please. And you don't actually have to say that. You're just thinking about it in your mind. You go, okay. I'm just going to take 3 quick breaths. You don't even have to make them really obnoxious. Just practice distancing from your thoughts. They're racing in your mind. Focus on the breath. It has the potential to change the outcome. And you know what that might mean? It might mean that you have less to think about in the past because you haven't hurt or you haven't humiliated yourself or someone else, and you haven't harmed yourself or someone else. So the more we practice, the more we have the power to put this practice, put these little tools, techniques into motion when we perhaps need them the most. So let's meditate. Let's do a quick meditation today. We're going to settle into our bodies. Let's take 3 deep breaths together. In through our nose, out through our mouth. Settling now into just whatever is your normal and natural rhythm of breathing. Letting go of expectations. Letting go of tension. Just giving ourselves this moment, right here, right now, to be present. Soaking up the stillness. Reminding ourselves to be grateful for our presence. To be grateful for this moment. For this time right now that we are giving to and for ourselves. Opening your eyes now, smiling at your success, letting me bow to you, thanking you for your presence, and thanking you for being the divine creation that you, me, he, she, they, them, us, we all are. Blessings.